Hello Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon. This is Miss again. I am here to deliver the messages for mid-November 2019. This is like my, kind of like a mid-month update, just to see where things are going for the rest of this month when we have holidays coming up, etc., etc. This is a general read, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I didn't reshuffle my cards, so you're just going to have to bear with me here for a minute. Okay, what message or guidance do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon? Second half of November 2019. November 15th through the 30th, please. Waiting results. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody who had planted some seeds, some deep roots, okay? And it's been a slow process, a slow growth, but you're finally coming to the point of harvest time. You're finally getting to the point of abundance. Something that you've been waiting on, something that you've been planting, could be coming, okay? I'm getting the sense there could have been some delays, but you're waiting for the results of your efforts. Okay, let's get into these. Guidance for my Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, please, for second half of November. My Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, second half of November. Second half of November, please. Second half of November. Okay. Inner trust. Trusting within yourself. Trusting your inner guidance, your inner voice. Okay? And going with that guidance and knowing it as truth. Your inner voice, your higher self, is not going to steer you wrong. Your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. And I feel this is about having trust deep within that whatever it is that you're waiting for is coming. Okay? Your blessings are coming, Aquarius. Okay, let's get some additional guidance and messages for my Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon for November 2019. Additional guidance and messages for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon. Second half of November 2019. What messages and guidance do you have, please? Okay. We have the moon reversed. The moon reverse is confusion and fear being lifted. This is something under the surface that is emerging. So I feel like that you're seeing things with clarity now. There is less fear of the future. I think somebody did go with their instincts and their gut. And those uncertain emotions are clearing away. This is somebody overcoming fear. Okay? A fear of the unknown. Somebody's overcoming fear of the unknown. And they're waiting on a response. They're waiting on results of energy that they've put out there. And Spirit says, just have a little bit of faith. Okay? Just trust. Okay? This is the Hierophant. This is somebody who's lacking faith, lacking trust, because things are not happening on their timeline. Things are not going to happen on your timeline. It's going to happen on the Divine's timeline. And keep in mind, there is no real timeline in the universe, but it is still divine timing on Earth. Okay? It is... This lack of faith is what could hold you back. Okay? And this could also be going with enlightenment. I think something that emerges, something that's been uncovered, may have tested your faith. That's what I'm feeling. Something discovered, something under the surface that has come up has tested your faith. And I think it may have turned everything that you believed in upside down on its head. There may be some uncertainty coming of what you exactly believe in. Okay? That's what I'm getting so far. Somebody's done some suffering. There has been hurt. There has been pain. This doesn't have to be a personal relationship. This could be within family. This could be in a workplace. But somebody had been hurt, which had caused this confusion. Somebody's still dealing with this. Maybe you're waiting on results for healing to take place. Somebody may have been trying to do some self-healing. And somebody could have been dealing with somebody who was totally domineering, controlling, very rigid. Underneath, this could be an aspect of you. This could be an Aries you were dealing with. But this has been coming up in a lot of the readings, okay? Whether it's upright or reversed. This is a loss of power, a loss of control, okay? And loss of power, loss of control, loss of faith. I feel like there could have been somebody who is very manipulative or is very manipulative in your life. But I feel like you're keeping that to yourself, but it's going to come out. It is going to come out in the wash how they've been manipulating you. And you're feeling suffering. Feeling like maybe there's some sort of regrets also, is what I'm being told. But I think that this control, this manipulation, or whatever this is leading down to upsetting your belief system. I think that there is something there that is going to make you see things differently. But the messages up here, the guidance here is, you're there waiting on the results, but you have to have trust within yourself. And your trust and faith is being really tested here. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This could be a loss of work. This could be a learning experience. Finances could be tight. But this is somebody who is also dealing with not putting in the necessary work. Whether that is you, Aquarius, or somebody that you're dealing with. There could be a commitment on shaky grounds because one person's not putting in their work, their side of the work. That you're I see the Ten of Wands in my mind's eye. That one person's putting in all the work and the other person isn't. And that's what I'm feeling. And there's somebody who is in total control, total manipulation, and I mean totally rigid. And I'm also being shown also about this rigidity is an aspect of your own shadow self. You might be rigid in your beliefs, and you might need to re-examine your belief system. Card underneath, Five of Shields reversed. There's been a lot of struggle, a lot of turmoil. I feel like, again, manipulation. But I feel like that manipulation needs to come to an end. It might be ending. This could be somebody throwing in the towel saying, I've had enough. Somebody could be deciding to choose their battles. And there might be a battle or something that you're involved with right now that you're choosing not to fight. Okay. Why is... Very interesting. And so I want to get some clarity on these cards. But on the surface, it's clearly that somebody is suffering, and the underlying cause is because of manipulation, not taking the necessary actions that's needed, not having the control, okay, not having any boundaries, and being too rigid about your beliefs. Somebody could be rigid in their religious beliefs, okay. Somebody could be confused about somebody may have been confused about what they believe in. But things are coming out. Things are coming up from the surface. And it's challenging your belief system. I don't know though. It sounds like somebody that I know is in their second round. I'm not going to mention who they are. But because of their belief, they probably won't see this video. But I hope they stumble across it by accident. Why is the moon reversed here, please? Clarify the moon reversed. Okay, the moon reverses justice. And I think this is some struggling, some arguing, some fighting has ended. And this was a karmic lesson. I feel like this is a restoration of balance, because whatever it is emerging, whatever that hand is, whatever's emerging from underneath the waters, is karma. And it's going to restore balance. I feel like a wrong is going to be made right. You know, somebody's been struggling with this and fighting about this for quite a while, fighting for this. A wrong is going to be made right as a result. Okay? Somebody could have been dealing with the court systems. Did not know the outcome. That's not for everybody, but I feel like somebody might have been dealing with a court case. Fighting in court, but the fighting is over. Something probably from hidden underneath the surface came about that is going to brings about justice. And I think this has happened. The evidence has happened, bringing about justice, and somebody could be waiting on the results. This could be a court case involving something that was very painful. Somebody did you wrong that caused a lot of harm and a lot of pain. Why is the Three of Swords here? Clarify the Three of Swords. This card jumped. We have a jumper here. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. It's clarity coming after confusion. Again, we have two cards here about confusion, clarity after confusion. Okay, clarity coming to a situation of why stuff happened the way they did. I think the rest of the story comes out that shake the pillars of a home environment, that shake the foundations of a relationship. So I feel like that there is still some things happening within the home life that still are not sitting right, but a wrong is going to be made right. Page of Wands, good news is coming. So hold on to your faith. Ace of Wands, a new start. So that news that you're waiting on, I said in the beginning, is coming. It's verified here. It is coming. It is going to straighten out whatever was wrong in this household that set things upside down. Well, this could be also a work environment as well, but it's a very personal space. But what I feel like the record's going to be set straight is what I'm hearing. It has tested your faith. This is about feeling like you had no control. And really, so there was somebody else as the puppet master in the whole organization, the whole orchestration. I just said orchestration. Okay? Really tested your faith. And it's still testing your faith. But there is news and paper. I feel paperwork in the contract. A verdict being rendered in your favor. It's going to give you a new start. And this, I'm not seeing this as the miser card. I'm seeing this as holding on to your faith. Grabbing a hold of it. Trusting that inner self. Why is the Emperor reversed, please? Why is the Emperor or Father reversed? This could also be involving a father. That just came out of my mouth. Even though Father's written on the card, I haven't mentioned Father. There could be something underneath orchestrated by the household of your father. Three of Wands, who put plans into place to try to, that totally backfired. Death, it's bringing transformation. So there are changes and transformation coming about. And somebody's making plans to embrace this and this foundation and possibly this ending. And there's definitely somebody that the puppet master's reign is ending. And your endurance and your faith, you're going to start seeing the results coming in. This is definitely an upset. This could be an upset in a commitment as well. There are changes coming to a commitment and changes coming to somebody's beliefs. There's a transformation coming. One phase is ending. This is something you're going to be able to put behind you, Aquarius. Knight of Swords, somebody acted very recklessly. This is also a dead stop card. Stopping the reckless behavior. There's the Ace of Cups. There's definitely starting over in love. I feel as though something was not thought through carefully. Okay? Somebody may have even went against the advice of a higher power. We have the Queen of Swords. That's somebody who's very bitter. That's somebody who's cold. This could be a love growing cold. Somebody turning off the faucet. Somebody growing cold. There was some reckless action. Somebody entered a commitment or re-entered a commitment or entered a commitment without thinking. And I feel like the universe is forcing an end to this. Yeah, this is definitely a reconciliation. a renewal. There could be a renewal in love. Just saying. But there was a manipulator involved. Could be an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This could be a Libra. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy. The King of Swords kind of reminds me of Gemini. But she is somebody who is no nonsense, who seeks the third truth. She may be laying down the law. That could be you, Aquarius. Laying down the law, seeking the truth. Trying to think things logically. Because I think there is some realization you may have jumped into a situation with 2 feet without thinking. But this here is speaking reconciliation and love. So you might be, this is in the process of reconciling with somebody. And also the messages that's coming through also is that you may lack the faith in this reconciliation. Okay. But it's saying you've been waiting on the results. You've been waiting for all this to work out. You might be tired. You might be ready to throw in the towel and throwing in your swords. Somebody might be, and this could also be indication of somebody coming out of a defeated mentality also. But the key to it all is trusting your inner self, inner trust. That is the key. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here reversed, please? 8 of Pentacles. This could be a renewal in something that you love also. Doesn't have to be a personal relationship, but it's some kind of commitment. Okay, we have 2 of Swords. A decision needs to be made and somebody's not making it. Somebody's shutting off their emotions. There's a choice between. And we got the 3 of Swords again. This time it's reversed. So you have a chance at a new beginning to let healing take place. And I'm seeing 2 sides of the sword here. Somebody being weak and not standing up and taking a stance. And somebody's just deciding, you know what, I'm starting over. I'm taking this chance. I'm taking that leap of faith and healing the situation. But I think that somebody's not putting the work in and you're failing to see that. I think you know it, but you don't want to see it. Okay? But this is a stalemate. This is being stuck. But you have a new opportunity. You have an opportunity to start over. Probably start over with another air sign. Or you having your own new start. But you have there's definitely a chance of a resurrection. Either a resurrection of your own soul or resurrection of a love partnership. New love, a chance at a new beginning here. And healing that broken heart. Letting go of the pain that you've been going through. This could also be somebody letting down their guard. Letting down your guard and taking that leap of faith and healing the situation. But somebody has to open their eyes and see the reality of it and see the foundation, see what is wrong. If you're not willing to look at it and see the faults, you can't fix it. But that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching.